What's up, everybody? We're back here at Vigilante Stadium in Helena under the lights, and things are a little different this week. It's a lot warmer. The snowbank that a Billings Skyview kid jumped over last week, it's got some grass clippings on it, as you can see there behind me. But other than that, most things are the same. It's still playoff football, high stakes, and it's going to be Capital High, the 2 seed out of Western AA. They had a bye last week. They're hosting Billings West, who had to beat Big Sky to get here. We'll see who comes out on top. Jack Marshall here at Vigilante Stadium, where Helena High will be playing host to Big Sky on senior night, and some big Western AA playoff implications on the line, as if Helena High wins, they get the 3 seed, but if they lose, they'll drop down to the 4 seed. I'm here at Vigilante Stadium in Helena, which has seen some pretty heavy snowfall for the past 48 hours, but it's okay. Volunteers have helped clear off the field behind me, as you can see, just in time for some great Class AA playoff football. Billings Skyview will be trying to stop a 3-game losing skid and slow down the Helena High Bengals, who've won 4 in a row. It is Friday the 13th here in the capital city, but both teams are looking for good luck tonight. It's the Butte Bulldogs coming up north to take on the Helena Bengals. We'll be looking to give the one-loss Bulldogs a spook. Welcome in, everyone. I am Jack Marshall, joined by Brennan, Derek, and Brennan. These Bulldogs, if they win tonight, they're the #1 team in the Western AA for the playoffs. They get a home playoffs all the way through to the state championship. So if they're going to win tonight, they're going to look through their quarterback, Bo Damaris. What can you tell me about him? Well, in the Capital football team, you got the 2 seed in the Western AA. It got to take off a bye week and watch some film and practice ahead of a big matchup against Billings West in the state quarterfinals. But for 2 of the Bruins players, they also got to decide where they're playing football at the next level. These 2 are seniors Cole Dawes and Barrett Hageman, who both verbally committed to play for Montana Tech next fall.
Kind of a family tree thing. All my brother and sister all went there, and as soon as I got on that campus, I just kind of knew it was home.
I just really like the campus and the people that are there, and the coaching staff. They're really awesome guys.
The pair is slated to play offensive line for Montana Tech, who's currently ranked 22nd in the NAIA.
Good for them. I mean, it's a testament to their hard work and their dedication to Bruin football. And, you know, those are 2 kids that have bought in. I mean, they're in the weight room. They're good in the classroom. They're good out here, obviously.
But before the duo focuses on their college days, they must first focus on Billings West, Capital High's opponent this week.
They're a very good fundamental team. They're all coached to watch film as well, but we just got to make sure that we play our parts and win that game.
We just need to be able to run the ball like we've always been doing, and then get a couple of yards through the air, and that should do it.
Capital High has won 3 games in a row, including one where the Bruins beat Butte in overtime on the road.
We got better and we did what we were supposed to do. You know, we wanted to win 3 in a row, and that's what we did. We had a lot on the line in Butte, and if we win that one, we're the 2 seed. So, you know, these guys, you know, say what you want about them, they earned it.
Capital's quarterfinal matchup will kick off at 7 p.m. this Friday. In Helena, I'm Jack Marshall. Well, as the college basketball season approaches here in Montana, I caught up with the Carroll College men's basketball team, who has a new look roster and a brand new head coach, but will be looking to compete in the Frontier Conference. This season will be the start of a new era for the Saints, with Ryan Lundgren stepping in as the program's 28th head coach.
We're about 3 weeks through official practice, and you know, I feel like we're getting better with every week. Obviously, this early in the season, there's still a ton of things we got to get better at, but you know, progress-wise, we're headed in the right direction, which is good.
Carroll lost 3 of its top 5 scorers from last year, but returning is junior Andrew Cook, who averaged nearly 19 points a game as a sophomore.
Even though it's a fairly new team, everybody's been meshing well, and yeah, it's been good so far.
After going 13-14 overall and losing in their first game of the Frontier Conference tournament a season ago, the Saints have a new goal for the upcoming year.
Just to help the team win a Frontier Conference championship. I mean, really do whatever I can, just whatever my role may be, just, you know, do it to the best of my ability and help my teammates.
I don't care if I win anything else. I just want to win the conference championship because I need a ring before I graduate, so that's my goal.
Carroll's schedule this year features 2 games against Division I opponents and, of course, 3 games against rival Montana Tech.
And I think that we got great kids, high-character kids, talented kids, and I think we have a chance in year 1 with this new staff and new faces to to really make some noise and have a great year.
The Saints will open up play on the road against Ottawa University, Arizona on November 3rd. For SWX Montana, I am Jack Marshall. Well, the snow is officially here in Helena, and so is another Saint Senior Spotlight. And this week we're talking to receiver Jaden Harrison, who originally came to Carroll after reaching out to their offensive coordinator via an email, but now has become a leader in the wide receiver room. Harrison was at Southern Utah in 2018, where he played 3 games his freshman year before deciding to transfer.
He sent us his high school film, which was pretty outdated at that point, but gave us the opportunity to see what he was like as an athlete and get to know him, and became apparent pretty fast that he was a great fit for Carroll College.
The receiver has played in 40 games for the Saints, racking up over 800 yards and 4 touchdowns in his career.
It's been really good. Everything that I've done here at Carroll College has been beneficial to me in some way, whether it's been on the football field, off the football field, in the classroom, with the people I've met. I've really enjoyed all the lessons I've learned.
This season, the Saints have gone 6-1, and Harrison is nearing a career high in catches with 21.
You know, Jaden is one of our best glue guys. He understands that he always has energy at practice every day. He comes out, he has positive things to say to his teammates. And Jaden is obviously, I think Jaden just turned 26, so he's a little bit older. But he's even mature beyond his age.
Harrison has a degree in business marketing and management and Spanish, and is working on a communications minor in his final semester at Carroll College.
I just took a job as a sales representative at a car dealership back in my hometown of St. George, Utah. I want to one day be an entrepreneur and maybe own some businesses of my own.
Next up for the 11th ranked Saints is a road game against Southern Oregon on October 28th. For SWX Montana, I'm Jack Marshall. On this week's Saint Senior Spotlight, we're talking to Jake Walk, who's become the starting nose tackle for Carroll College after coming here from Capitol High. And no, not the Capitol High in Helena, the one in Boise, Idaho.
I came from a high school that had like a lot of good tradition, and I felt that Carroll's winning tradition, and then just kind of like the vibe that I got when I was visiting up here was another huge reason that led me here.
And if you're curious on his passion for Carroll College, look no further than the Saints logo he has tattooed on his right leg.
For the D linemen, we kind of just made a bet, like it was just kind of a joke, saying that if we won the conference, we would all get matching D line tattoos. And so we ended up winning it, and a couple other positions made that bet as well, but we were the only ones that followed through with it. So.
And on the field, Walk also has passion, racking up 68 total tackles and 5.5 sacks in his time with Carroll.
You know, Walk's really a technician. He's really good with his hands. He's really good at reading what the center's going to do, and then working off that guy. So that leadership and his knowledge of the game and being able to use his hands, his technique, has really meant a lot to us defensively.
Walk accepted a sales job back in his home state of Idaho after the season, but for now, his goals lie in football.
Just trying to focus on one day at a time, and just trying to get better throughout the entire season so that if we do make it to that national championship, we'll be at our best.
The D lineman and his team will look to bounce back after a tough loss to the College of Idaho with a road game against Southern Oregon on October 28th. For SWX Montana, I am Jack Marshall.